Today we're talking about mindfulness, and we're going to do an activity in our SEL Journal called our Internal Weather Report. Before we get started, let's take a look at this image. If we notice the thought bubble of the person on the left, it's filled with ideas about today, yesterday, maybe tomorrow. All kinds of different things are running through this person's mind. Now, if we shift our attention to the person on the right wearing blue, we notice that that person is simply focused on the present, what's right in front of them. The practice of mindfulness asks us to be present, to show up focused and as undistracted as possible. It also asks us to be aware of what's happening within us and around us, to be kind and compassionate towards ourselves and others, and to find a way to get calm. Did you know the practice of mindfulness can help us with our learning and focus, our friendships? It can help reduce stress and anxiety, and we feel more resilient when we find time and space to be calm and thoughtful and mindful. If you notice that your mind is jumbled full of thoughts and ideas, try to sit still and get quiet. Shift your focus to the present. What do you see, hear, smell, touch, and notice right now? Also be aware of what's happening in your body and with your breathing. How does your body feel? Do you notice any areas of tension? Try to sit up tall, upright. Notice how your body feels. Breathe through your nose and out your mouth. Repeat. In today's journal activity, we're going to draw our own internal weather report. Get out your SEL journal or a piece of paper if you don't have one. Open to the next blank page, and at the top of the page, write this big word, mindfulness. Then draw a line with arrows at each end. In the middle of the line, write present, P-R-E-S-E-N-T. On the left side of the paper, you can write past, in other words, what happened yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. And on the right side, you can write future, in other words, what might happen tomorrow or the next day and beyond. Now turn to the next page and write internal, which means inside of us in this case. Then write weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R, and then report. So it should say internal weather report. Think about all of the different types of weather. I drew some examples of different types of weather near the top of my paper. You don't have to do this, but I thought I'd provide some examples. And then notice how you're feeling inside. Before talking or moving on to the next task, pay attention to what's happening in your mind and in your body. Then, on your paper, write, right now I feel, and then draw a picture of the weather that matches your current mood. After you draw your picture, Then color it in. It's important that we pay attention to how we're feeling inside, because the thoughts that run through our mind are ultimately going to affect how we feel, and how we're feeling is going to impact how we interact with others. So it's important that we pay attention and find ways to calm ourselves down so we can focus on the present. Thank you for listening.